So we're on day 12 of the puppy's life, and this is day 9 of their early neurological stimulation. So we will do this for 16 days in total. So we still have another 7 days of ENS to go. And this weekend, on Saturday, will be day 14 for them. And it will be their first dose of direct wormer. And I think we might do that live. Oh, I say myself nothing, but maybe I will. But that'll be fun. So I'm doing the ENS. I'm going to do it while we talk. This is one of the boys. We refer to him as Dot. Dot has opened his eyes. I don't know how good the camera is at focusing, but Dot has some very limited vision. He's the first to open his eyes. Dot is obviously very adventurous because his eyes are open, but everyone else is also very exploratory of this area now because, well, they can see a little bit. They can definitely hear us a little bit as well. Had our first startle reflex earlier, so we're going to be exercising that startle reflex response over the next week, just over perhaps about a week and a half. We've put this bowl on here to try and weigh everyone. So here's 1,335 grams. We'll write that down later. And I'll just tickle his feet with a Q-tip. Everyone's reasonable. I say everyone's really relaxed with ENS now. You know, every day is different, but at the moment everyone's pretty relaxed about ENS. Particularly about being on their back and being head down, but they're doing really well with it. I don't think it's really stressing them at all anymore, but we'll keep it up. The idea obviously of ENS is to have a little bit of stress on their system, which will help them physiologically deal with stress later in life. Now, they obviously don't understand what stress is emotionally at the moment. It doesn't mean anything to them at all. Stress is just a natural part of life, of growing up. It's obviously not really got any emotional impact on them at the moment, so this is just physiological stress with the aim of improving heart rates, in improving their ability to find equilibrium when they are startled or when they are stressed, so it helps the body return to its normal status more efficiently and more quickly if a neonate has been stressed in the appropriate manner, not stressed because they're just not well looked after or because they are ill or have anything wrong with them. So right, this also is a little lady, and we refer to, she's yawning loads. This is a little bit of stress indicator there. This is a little lady that we refer to as Star because she has just a white star on her chest. She's also got her eyes open a teeny weeny tiny bit. Oh, Dot's come back. Dot's come back to join in, that's fine. So she's 1,180 grams or 1.18 kilos. Well done, Star. Okay, next, let's see who we've got here. Looks like a boy. Ooh, these boys are big. Right, okay. Who is this? Yes, it is a boy, and this is Cross. We refer to him as Cross because this patch on his face looks like a little cross. Cross is a very affectionate little boy. Loves a cuddle. These guys are just off. They're off. They're exploring. That's great. Oh, goodness, I don't care that it's cold. This is just a cold wet wipe on there. That's enough really, because it's quite warm in the house at the moment. So obviously that's quite a drastic change in temperature. What do you reckon, Crush? Let's put you in scales before it turns up. Oh. I'm not sure that's right, Cross. I think we missed it. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Are you in? There we are. He is 1,305 grams. Ooh. And we know it. I know it when I have to pick that basket up because you guys are very heavy when you're all together. Cross doesn't have his eyes open yet, but I'm pretty sure that by the weekend everyone will. It doesn't affect him getting around, does it, Cross? The corners are just starting to peek-a-boo. I like his little hairstyle. Okay. Next. So I'm whizzing through it. I've been at work all day today, but ENS doesn't take very long and it's invaluable. So this is Meg. Oh no, I'm lying to you. This is Comet. Okay, so she has a little star with a little trail coming off it. That we call that Comet. I mean, they're so tiny. It's not much of one, but there it is. Eyes are also open a little bit on Comet. Not a huge amount, but enough. So even with their eyes open, at this age, they really can't see anything. I know they're all running off. They really can't see anything. They can see shadows. They can see changes in light, so light and dark. They can probably see right what's on the very end of their nose, but their vision is very poor, even when their eyes open. So they're still relying mostly on their sense of smell and their ability to sense their surroundings in terms of temperature. Right, 1,205 grams. And they're using that to get around. So but the reason that they're coming out and sort of seeking us and coming back to me, coming back to their siblings, is because they're like little temperature missiles. They can sense the heat and they just head towards it. So, who have we got here? Who have we got here? Okay, this little girl we've referred to as white toe because when she was born on the back foot, she had a white toe, but she doesn't anymore, so that's fine. It fades away really, really quickly and it was only a little bit. So she's also a star because she just has a little star on her chest. No other real discerning features. I tell you, this is just the cutest thing you ever see. Oh dear. Brilliant. Right, I'm going to tickle her toes with the Q-tip. We've been trimming nails quite regularly as well. I've done a few nail trims, but they grow so fast. I mean, they grow fast because they've got nothing to wear off on. And obviously we keep them trimmed because if we don't, these little daggers, they're actually quite blunt at the moment, but they can get really sharp and that can put the mummy dogs off nursing them, which obviously we do not want to do. 1,240 grams. You know, mums should definitely still be nursing at this stage. They're only 12 days old. We won't be introducing anything remotely like food until at least day 19, and even then it'll only be mushy, milky slurry. Right, who's this? Who have we got left? We must have a boy and a girl left, I think. We have, oh, this is the boy version of Star. He also has his eyes open a little bit. Sorry, mate, I'm sorry. Just a little bit in the corners. Hey-yo, mister. The trouble is, if I try and kiss them too much, they try and suck on your face. Don't, honestly, anything will do. Anybody will do, any food will do, as far as these guys are concerned. Oh, he says you can keep that. You can keep that temperature changing stuff. Hello, are you looking at a camera? He's not, he can't see it. It's cute though to think that. Oh, little man. Right then, let's zero these scales, young man. See how much you weigh. Oh. Trying to make a break for it. So 1,240. In you go. Right then. The last little female must be white stripe. Yeah, because that's a little white stripe, as you can see. Also got their eyes open, just a tiny bit. Affectionately known as Meg in this house because of the white stripe. I think Meg might be staying. We'll see. We'll see how personalities develop, but I very much have my own favourites. We shouldn't have, because we won't be making real choices until personalities are a lot more developed. But the heart wants what the heart wants, doesn't it, Meg? Yes, it does. And Meg is our little girl who didn't gain any weight the first day and is smaller than the rest of the puppies. Small and mighty, though. Small and mighty. Right. Oh, that's not right, Meg. That's what your brother weighed. Hang on. Hang on. Were you in? That's more like it. Meg weighs 1,065 grams. So she's still the smallest, but she's gaining weight every day. Love you. Okay. Let me know if you want to do the worming as a live feed and is sighing at me, because he'll have to video. But post in the comments if you do. If not, we'll just do another little video.